who, what, where, when, sometimes why is it going on, folks? Will Turbot here. Fake Mike. Real news. What's going on, guys? Share this feed. Share this feed. Share the feed. Share the feed. All right, guys. I'm going to be answering all y'all questions today. I've been late on doing the emails. Going through my emails, guys. Let's go through them. Let's go through them. Ask me anything. What's up, Tobin? What's up, everybody? Let me know. Someone's saying it looks like Falke Man, real bitch. Huh. So why are you watching a bitch then? Do you don't have anything better to do than watch a bitch? I never met a bitch that owned the shit out of the Clintons or the president. Hey, if anybody wants to come up and join this, oops, sorry, something fell in the other room. If anybody wants to come up and join this panel after haters included, I'll be right up here to own the mother living shit out of you. Just kidding. I'm going to decrease the ego. Boston Metal in the building. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? All right, let me stop goofing off. I can never stop goofing off. I have to keep my sense of humor up because we deal with a lot of dark stuff here. All right. Oh, got an email saying I'm live. Okay. First and foremost, thanks to my boy D Black Benjamin, I requested a Foia in New York. They're called foils. We need more than 5 people watching this, guys. This is bad. We need more people watching. It's just because I'm not doing it on and I'm talking. So, coffee. So I did a foil. Go watch Son of Sam, you idiot! Ugh. I showed my cousin that. She was like, "Oh, I'm halfway through, and I feel such empathy for Maury Terry." You guys have to watch it because it's a story of us. Not Berkowitz, but Maury Terry. Maury Terry is a story of us. So I want you guys to all watch Sons of Sam and get back to me on that. And we'll have a little chit-chat. So at the 50th anniversary of Pac's birthday, or Pac's 50th birthday, Tupac, I FOIA requested all of the information from his robbery on the 30th of November, 1994. What up, meaning? What up? All right. Let's see. Okay, someone sent me police brutality for Pierce, Florida. I will not play this now because they're YouTube videos, but I will check them out. I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike in case thing. Yes. Sexy zombie killers. I'm replying. If you want to join this feed right now, let me know if you're here. Gamer. I hope Gamer's here. Manny Grossman. What's that, Cooper? Let's see. Interesting. Someone's sending me this thing about this cult in Mexico. Quite a long email. Let's see. If anybody that sent me an email wants to chat now, I'll send you the link right out. I've been stupid busy, guys. I've been on the road. Trying to save up some more money so I can hit the road again. I know this is kind of boring watching me reply to my emails here, but I got to do it. So I'm replying to your emails now, and I'll take your questions. I just been busy as hell, driving across the country and back. Just Kamala stink in real life. I don't know. I didn't. I was a little. I was. Not that I noticed. Okay. All right. So there's that. Now let me go to my other mailbox here. So I used to tell you guys to go to my other email. Now, if you guys are going to email me, it's fakemikerealnews@gmail.com. By the way, if you're in the chat and you're like, oh, Will, you're not seeing my comment, I got top chat on over here. So it's not that I want to, but that's what StreamYard makes you watch. So I can't really see the actual one. So just type your comment a couple times if you're not checking in. So you guys can email me there or find me on Gmail under that. All my links are in the platform. What's up, Eli? Good to see you out here, player. Let's see, all inboxes. Okay, so that's pretty much. I think I got pretty much all the emails here. Okay, I just need to catch up to Gamer. Let me see. I'm just gonna say hi to Gamer because I miss Gamer. And then we'll take some questions. And I have some stuff to talk about too. I've got tons of articles. I'm not necessarily going to cover all of them. All right, so I'm kind of updated on that. That's good. Good. I've been behind. I still need to get more in depth. I need to have phone conversations with some of these people here, which is good. I will get to you guys. I'm overly optimistic. And if I miss you guys on an email or something like that, sometimes it gets sent to my filtered inbox or spam or something like that. Just keep trying or message me on Gmail. Fake Mike Real News on all platforms. You can find me, Will Turbot, on Facebook too. So there's that. Yeah, and I will put out the link if anybody wants to join and join and talk some stuff. I'm just waking up, guys. I'm not just waking up, but I've only had a couple sips of coffee. I've been up for a while, but oh, that coffee is so good. All right, where y'all tuning in from? Let's see. I have heard something about that, Zephyrus there. Zephyrus, where are you tuning in from? I want to know, do I have any people out in New Hampshire? Do I have any people in Los Angeles? Do I have any people in Texas? Indianapolis? Where are you guys from? I want to know because I'm on a war tour with my mic in my hand, going each and every place with the whisk in my hand. London, Tokyo. Does anybody know that? Austin, Texas, Zephyrus. I really want to come to Austin bad. I was trying to go to Austin a couple weeks ago. I wonder if the State House, New Hampshire guy, I'm going to be coming up to see you. New Hampshire is going to be one of my states soon. It's going to be the live for your die. Where's San Luis Obispo? Where's that? San Luis. Where's that, Charm? I really love you guys. It's been a long time since I did a live video. And I got a real big video coming up soon. I went to the house of the man that inspired Snowden. And you guys would see that picture. Okay, is that anywhere near LA or San Diego there, Shan? Sorry if I've called you Sean. Sorry, Shan. Sorry. MC Shan. Who's better, MC Shan or KRS? They both are. Oh, it's on the coast between LA and San Francisco. Okay, cool. Have to check that out. I'm going to be in LA soon. Boston Metal. You already know. What is House Bill 1927 there in Texas? What part of New York you from, Eli? Guys, I am having a protest. Find me on Facebook. This is my name here. I'm going to put up on screen my real, kind of my government name, not my full government name. The real me, what up? Find me on Facebook. Williamsburg. Oh, you out there with all the hipsters, huh? Williamsburg's got some nice stuff. Good coffee shops out there. Got some cool nightlife out there. It's a good spot. I love Williamsburg. So, oh yeah, let me put this on screen. Find me on Facebook and add me here. September 11th, 2021, I will be 8 a.m. at Ground Zero for the 20th anniversary of the big lie. And we're going to protest. We're going to let them know that 20 years later, we didn't forget about the lies of 9/11. And we're going to be there every single year. I either have a protest here in Rhode Island or I go to New York. This is the 20th anniversary. So, Eli, you better get your patootie over there, and you better join me. No excuse for you. But I don't care if you're in San Francisco. I don't care if you're in Her Majesty's United Kingdom. Who here, not for me, but for 70% of the victims' family members' questions were never answered. How would you feel if someone murdered your family or someone in your family and 70% of your questions weren't answered? Not too good. And this is a terrorist attack upon many families. 2 Cents the Nuisance. What up, player? I love what you're doing out there. Get in touch with my boy 2 Cents the Nuisance too. We're all activists here. We all got to come together. Yes, Eli, I will see you there. I want everybody there, ground zero, 9/11. 9/11 is one of the things that woke me up. 9/11 caused the war on terror. We're still out there in Iraq and Afghanistan, by the way. 17 presidents later. The Patriot Act, that's great. Department of Homeland Security, all the goodies, we got it from that. So I want to see 2 Cents the Nuisance there. I know he's a busy guy. I'd like to see everybody there. I'd like to see literally everybody. Press 1 if you're coming with me. September 11th, this year, 20th anniversary, or press 2. You're either with me or you're with the terrorists. So press 2 if you're with the terrorists. Press 1 if you're coming with me. September 11th. And you know, a lot of fancy people be going there. Giuliani, Hillary Clinton. It'd be nice to confront them while they're there. I'm not seeing any ones or twos in the chat here. Oh yeah, that's right. The Constitutional Classic J Live. Okay. Mina's gonna be there. Good. The finisher's gonna be there. The real me is gonna be there. Good. Classic J Live. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm hearing myself talk. I'm gonna put on. Yeah, I mean, I really hope they get that passed, Zephyrus. Everything should be constitutional carry. You shouldn't need a permit. You shouldn't need a license for anything. The right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Period. Gandhi, Martin Luther King said the same thing. I have so if you see on my thing right there, that's my name on Facebook, Will Turbot. You'll know me because it's the exact same picture of the Fake Mike Real News logo, like this, with the whisk and the backwards hat. Add me there. The finisher, okay, that's Classic J Live. Shout outs to you, man. You send me a lot of good stuff on Instagram. Shan's gonna be there, hell yeah. So guys, you either just show up, or if you're on Facebook, you can add me, Will Turbot, there, and I'll send you the link for the event. And then hopefully, by that time, I'm at 6,000 subscribers now. That could be our second over 9,000 party if I get over there in time. So if I get to 9,000 in time. So that's what I'm hoping on. Now, I want to show you this too, because this is not a real, let's see. This is not something I wanted to cover, but I'm going to cover it anyways. I almost didn't cover it. Oh, King Charles, I usually do the black games because they're like a hybrid between like a backwoods and a Dutch. But this is a rarity for me. They're usually good. Woo, the chocolate boys. I used to love Dutch Master so much back in the day. Me and my boys were going to dress up like these guys and take a portrait, but never happened. So, what about you, King Charles? All right, so let's see. I'm bringing up this article here. And of course, it's not going to be right at the top. Let's see. I honestly, yeah, this is one. Pull it up on the screen so you guys can read along with me. Here it is. flavor is the filling. Recently discovered some wraps are hemp wraps called Crop Kings. They burn so slow and I've never heard of those. Let me know where you can. Let me know where I can get that. What's up, Craxy B? Well, you know what? I'm going to the finisher. I've confronted Joe Biden like 5 times. I'm like the Booker T of confronting 5 times, 5 times, 5 times. And I tried to confront him in Atlanta a couple months ago. I just didn't get a chance. What up, Olaf? My boy Hussein's in the house. Yeah, you put me next to them, I'm gonna confront them. And if I know that I tried to confront Kamala when she got here last time, she had Secret Service, and the Secret Service guys. Actually, I could show you another article, guys. Yeah, I should show you this article too. But I'm gonna show you this article. That's so funny, dude. Watch this. All right, I'm gonna show you this one first. Now, I shouldn't even have to say this, but what up, Michael Blades? Yeah. Can you dig it, sucker? Yes. So I decry racism. I think if you're saying racist stuff, you got to be pretty ignorant. You can't be a smart person and also be racist. Just the way it works. All of my best friends, except for one, are not white. And that person is a minority in and of themselves. Not that makes a difference. I host a radio show every single night that you guys can check me out on with a former general in the Black Panthers. I spend my time working with the Moors. So I'm definitely not racist, and I've called out many racist people many times to their face and own the shit out of them. So I think if you're racist, one, you're ignorant. You're not smart. And or brainwashed, which is kind of like they go hand in hand. Now, take a look at this article. Woman who targeted Black family guilty of disorderly conduct. Christine Longo, a 34-year-old woman, was sentenced to 6 months of probation and 50 hours community service after yelling at a Black family to go back where you came from during a racist tirade. Well, the Moors would argue that they came from right here anyway, so that would be here. You can be smart, say racist jokes, and still not be racist. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But I don't think you can be smart and be a racist at the same time. Because me and my friends of all races and colors, we joke all the time. You know what I'm saying? We joke about all sorts of stuff. I love dark humor. I was class clown in high school. You know what I'm saying? And so as much as I disagree with the fact that this woman is telling these people to come back from where they came from, which doesn't really make any sense at all anyways, the fact that she was potentially going to be charged with a hate crime and is now found guilty of disorderly conduct frightens me, because you're not supposed to be jailed for free speech. Free speech is supposed to be it's not about the weather. It's controversial speech. Saying to the redcoats, hey, go kick rocks, that's controversial speech. Yes, guys, go to my boy Justin G. Get him verified over on Twitter. So, I feel like I have to say this again, even though I shouldn't. I decry racism, but you should never go to jail over words. I mean, even yelling fire in a theater, there's a whole nother story to that too. But as long as you're not calling for violence, you should be able to say whatever you want. Now, I would like to talk to this woman and say, hey, first of all, delve into the racism and try to expose the fact that why do you not like them? Why go back, this and that, and expose to her why racism is stupid and she shouldn't be racist. But secondly, I'm scared. If they can put a woman in jail for words, well, she got probation. They could have put her in jail. What they going to do to me? I had a local reporter here who I confronted before, and I came up and I confronted her again. And she stopped it. She killed the feed, and she said, hey, look, I just want you to know something. Last time you confronted me, there was 2 officers that came up and were trying to solicit a charge on you, basically. They said, I committed 2 crimes. So I was like, well, we were on public property, and I was engaging in the First Amendment, so I wasn't doing anything wrong. She said, yeah, I know. That's why I didn't press charges. So the people out here, I just want you guys to know what I deal with. Like, people are like trying to get me arrested for dumb shit, like for any and anything. I don't have no criminal record, but these people are trying to come after me. So I'm frightened. I'm frightened for the future of this country. Yeah, what up, Third Eye Ninja? Good to see you. Yes, exactly. Maybe this bitch should go back to Europe if they want to say that. Yeah, you go back where you come from. That's what they should have just said right back. And that would have been it. She would have been like, go back where you came from. And they'd be like, why don't you go back to Europe, you stupid colonists? And that would have been it. Just words, right? Whatever happened to sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So, again, I'm going to see if I can get in touch with this woman, Christine Longo, see if I can deprogram her from being racist. But the thing is, even if she's racist, it's her free speech. She could say whatever she wants, right? I could say whatever I want. What up, Tobin? So, yeah. So then, let me see if I can find this other article here. Take a screenshot of it. I don't think I got it. Maybe I do. Nope, I don't think I do. Yeah, got it. I'll pull this one up here. This is funny. This is funny, guys. There's a Twitter status about it too. This is so fucking funny, dog. Oh my god. All right, peep this. Now, this is an article from like the day after I went to the second. I tried to confront Kamala the second time, but I was kind of unsuccessful that time. Too much Secret Service. And this is why I was unsuccessful here. Assigned to protect the vice president, a Providence officer new to the job helped Secret Service last week. Wow, guys, Providence helped the Secret Service. Oh, Mr. America's definitely going to be there. So, well, that's cool. Providence officer helps the Secret Service. How? Let's see. Flavio Tavares hasn't been a police officer much longer than it takes a typical teenager to get through high school. But the 44-year-old isn't exactly a rookie at life. He became a sworn police officer in 2017 after a long career in the private sector, specifically the Providence Journal in telemarketing sales. Oh, so he's working in telemarketing sales. And he was in Wednesday of last week was a particularly fulfilling day for Tavares, who was among a small group of Providence officers to help the Secret Service carry out their security mission during Rhode Island's visit of Vice President Kamala Harris. Now, Providence officers are not there for security. They're there to protect our rights. So when you take the vice president who works for us and make sure that they can't be asked questions by the people or the media, you're behaving unconstitutionally. We're supposed to have access to our politicians, right? You're not supposed to whisk them away. Yeah. So, he met up at 8 a.m. The Secret Service says he met up with an agent who was responsible for managing the access of news media who would briefly pass through the Innovation Center and interview. So they get to pick what news media and briefly talk, right? Whoever passed through had authorization. Firewatch. Now, look at this. Then, this is so funny, dogs. At some point, someone Tavares recognized put himself on the radar of Secret Service. Oh, you guys You guys know who that could be? Someone Tavares recognized, put himself on the radar. I put myself on the radar of Secret Service. The guy passed into a restricted area outside of the building. No, I didn't. You guys watched the video. You saw Captain Asphalt try to kick me out of a public sidewalk. I was on a public sidewalk. It was not a restricted area. So he says, Tavares recognized him as a local, as one of the protesters or First Amendment auditors who have drawn attention in recent years by taking video in certain public spaces at certain times. What? Do you even know what the fucking auditor is? The same person had pulled a similar stunt involving Kamala Harris before she was vice president, Kamala says. That's me. Wouldn't say my fucking name though, bitches. He pulled the video and showed it to Secret Service. He figured this was helpful, and Tavares found that fulfilling. So, I'm there. The Secret Service is there. The Providence Police is there. I have no criminal record. Even if I did, doesn't make a fucking difference. I'm expressing my First Amendment right to freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom to protest, freedom to peaceably assemble, freedom to petition government for redress of grievances, and religious stuff too, because I'm religious like that. And what does this guy do? He was like, oh, guys, this guy believes in the First Amendment. We're going to have to make sure we make an extra. That's why they kept pushing the perimeter back and making areas that were not restricted. And I told them under 18 U.S. Code 242, you can't do that. They were like, I told the guy, you can't just make this restricted area. And he shouted some U.S. code at me. U.S. code. I said, 18 U.S. Code 242. You cannot take my rights under color of law. So now we have people, Providence police officers, who find it fulfilling for snitching on the First Amendment. Showing their videos. Oh, look, he owned the shit out of Kamala before. You might want to be careful. You might not want to let him own it before. Now, had I been a violent terrorist with a history of violence and saying I was going to hurt Kamala Harris, then yeah, you should say, hey, you should get out of here, buddy, and kick me out. But I don't. I always say nonviolence. I always say nonviolence because I believe in it. It's the only practical way, logical way to do things. You can't solve a problem with the same form of consciousness that created it. So, sorry, that just gets me so mad. Like, this guy's proud of the fact that he finds it fulfilling. He finds it fulfilling that he destroyed my First Amendment rights and made it possible for me not to protest or get closer, ask the questions that the media wasn't going to ask. Even the media was upset when I was asking my questions. So you guys want to check that video out. The first video is, I'll just show you. I'll go to youtube.com/ show you guys out some videos here too. And then after I show you a couple things, you guys please, wow, is that the thumbnail? Me looking down like an idiot? All right, so I love the fact that you guys watch my audits. That's cool, right? But then you see 1,000, 1,100, almost 1,000. Then I got 400 here on a video that I interview a PhD economist who's been on Wall Street Journal. Then back to 6,000, 2,000. You guys need to watch my interviews. You really do. That's where the great information is coming from. It really is. My audits are great. Don't get me wrong. My audits are great, but you guys need to check that out. So now, also, let's see. Kamala. So this is the recent video that this guy's talking about, where I confronted Kamala again. Didn't actually get close enough this time, really. And then the first one. So you guys can go back and look at them. Help this video get over 20,000 views. That's a great video. That's a great video. The Scientology video is great. We got some Scientologists lying on video. But you can see almost all of my top videos are First Amendment audits. I want this video to get more views when I own Joe Biden. I want Caitlyn Benner, and this is the original Kamala Harris video. I want those videos to get more views than just the audits. I love the audits, and I'm never gonna stop doing the audits. But I feel like, I mean, do you guys remember the time that I confronted Milo Yiannopoulos? Probably don't. I don't know. A lot of people didn't watch that video. So there's a lot of dope videos here, a lot of confrontations. But look, now let's look at the least popular of my videos. Let's go to, those are the most popular, and they're mostly all audits and confrontations, which is fine. The confrontations are great. Oh, so most popular, let's go all the way down. Let's see what the least popular videos are here. And then yeah, I know my numbers are not accurate. They've been shadow banned and banned before. I really don't care. I'm just doing it even if I wake one person up. So look, this guy right here is basically the modern Jim Rohn. He's this guy is the modern this guy, James Whitaker, is the man. You guys gotta watch this right here. Another one, 165 views, PhD economist and author. 165 guys. Really? Then I have a video here talking about blockchain, and I'm also interviewing Auditing America. 310 views. Right? I don't know. I need more views. The inventor of email, 313 views. Oh, yeah. Martin Luther King Jr.'s niece, 367 views. But if I if I talk to a cop, I'll get so many views. Guys, please watch these fucking Hollywood producer, writer. This guy is a part of some of the biggest shows in the history of TV. Nobody watched that. I'm complaining right now. Yeah, you're gonna listen for a couple more minutes before I get your question. Oh yeah, what about the time I called out Alex Jones? And Jordan Kepler? No one cares. Delivering water to Flint, Michigan. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about me interviewing a former U.S. diplomat. Why would you care? Why would you care about Dr. Dean Radin telling you what the nature of reality is? What you see, we'll talk to cops. No. Look, guys, first ever sit-down interview with straight pride guy, an LGBTQ activist. What about when I confronted Greg Prince? You guys watch that one? No. How many times have I interviewed one of the coolest people in the world, the golden boy of the liberty movement, Adam Kokesh? First ever interview, 684 views. Antifa versus Proud Boys, a sit-down interview. The mainstream media has never done it. The alternative media has never done it. I sat down there for hours. We didn't fight each other. We didn't dress up in LARP. No, we went there. We had a combo. John McAfee. Anybody know who this guy is? Yeah, I got a great interview with him right before he went to jail. He's in jail now. Who else went to the Denver airport? Who else flies? Look at me. I look like a Harry Potter character flying in that one. Cool thumbnail. Sorry, guys. I'll get back to it. I mean, how many times have me and Mr. America walked right into freaking Freemasonic halls? Live on video. Jeez and crackers. All right, so there's that. And by the way, I don't put all my videos on this channel because I can't. I have to put a lot of them on this channel. It's Demand the Truth 2. YouTube.com/Demand the Truth 2. Freedom isn't free. It costs folks like you and me. Now, I'll just get to this and then we're going to get your questions. Because I really want you, I share these videos too, right? Share these videos too. Because I can only make them if nothing happens. And I think I might start now 11 p.m. Eastern time. I do a radio show, which is syndicated on multiple, look at this. This is so weird. It's on multiple radio stations, AM, FM, and I think I might start live streaming it here too. All right, this is a great video. This is where I put the stuff I can't, the real reason Bill and Melinda Gates are getting divorced. I can't put that on this other channel. My trip to Bill Gates' house, I can't put that on this channel here. Look at John Kiriakou. I went to his house recently for a new interview. Insane. Wait, where's the other one? Where's America's #1 death investigator? Hey, this is weird. Oh, here it is. Okay. This one right here. This guy is literally, you guys like true crime? This guy's all over Nancy Grace. He's all over Crime TV, True TV, all that other stuff. He's literally a distinguished professor of applied forensics at Jackson State. America's #1 death investigator gives me an exclusive interview about Jeffrey Epstein. Why does, no offense, but this should have 1 million views. This video right here, oh, it's inappropriate. This video needs 1 million views. Look at this, guys. This video needs 1 million views. I mean, sorry.
That's just one little slice of the pie. You know, when you take that one little worldview, that's just.
Do you see how fresh his beard is? Do you see how fresh his lineup is right here? This is America's #1 death investigator. Age restricted based on community guidelines. Joseph Scott Morgan. I need you guys to get this video out. I'm gonna put this video in the chat. I'm gonna share the link, and I need you guys to get this video out. I need you to do it. Sorry, I need all of you guys to send it via text. I need all of you guys to send it. The link's right there. I need you guys to send it. Text, email, Facebook post, Facebook Messenger, tweet it out. Snapchat Messenger, Instagram Messenger, Telegram, everything. And if you don't want to do it, just download it and upload it yourself. You can. I give you permission for that video and any other video that's on my channel to upload it yourself, take it, upload it to yourself to your own Facebook, upload it to your own Snapchat, Instagram, anything, whatever you want. I don't care. Mr. America's channel, you cannot do that. But my channel, do I support Biden? Steve Jones, that's a joke, right? Guys, get this link in the chat. I'm going to put it in the chat again. I want you guys to send it to everybody right now. This is a historic interview. Nobody's seeing it. Thank you very much, King Charles. King Charles, are we friends on Facebook? If not, add me on Facebook. Will Turbit, Turbitt. Guys, go add me. The cameraman, great point. Has anybody seen the Sons of Sam documentary on Netflix? This guy, Maury Terry, starts investigating and shows up that actually it's not just Berkowitz. Actually, there's a satanic cult. Actually, the cops aren't doing their job. Yeah, nobody should support Biden. Freedom Grower. Thank you, Freedom Grower. Thank you, Freedom Grower. Yeah, and Berkowitz writes a letter to Maury Terry, says, no matter how good your evidence is and how well you present it to people, no one will ever believe you. Zephyrus, you're absolutely right. Yes, I do, Third Eye Ninja. If you want to come join me right now, you can. I'll put out the link. If any, I'm going to put up the link right now because I love you guys, and in the chat. But first, in order to join the chat, you have to at least share this video one time. One time. And I'll put the link out. Get this video out, guys. Subscribe to the other channel if you're not. I have about 6,000 subscribers on this channel or so. 5,000, 6,000, I forget. On that one, I have less than 1,000. So help me get over 1,000 on that channel, too. Absolutely, Steve Jones. Bad cops giving the good cops a bad name. So share that video. This video's fire as hell, dogs. All right, I'm going to share the link. So if anybody wants to come join right now, you can. Now been copied to my clipboard. Anybody wants to come up and chit chat, we can shoot the ish. I have a little bit of downtime here, not too much, but I want to see what's up in my community. I love you, Steve Jones. I love you all. All right. I've been trying to get some things organized here. And I still got a lot more to do, but oh yeah, the cameraman. I've been talking about this on my other show. I usually don't cover UFOs that much, but it's so funny how I actually said almost the exact same thing Like for years and years and years and years and years and years, they called the UFO people crazy, 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 crazy. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. And now they're like, oh yeah, it's all true. CNN, Fox, they're all like, oh, it's all true. It's all up there. And you notice it's even weirder is like Fox and CNN are both telling you UFOs are real in the government right now, and nobody cares. Thank you very much, Freedom Grower. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. All right, did I put it in the chat? Okay, no, I didn't put it in the chat. That's why. All right, here's the StreamYard link if anybody wants to join right there. I just put it in the Chitty app. How many of you guys press 1 in the chat if you would join a Fake Mike Real News Discord? Press 2 if you would not. Press 3 if you don't know what Discord is. Zephyrus, yeah, I agree with you. The only reason I'm on this is I never used to have social media, but I got on social media to spread the word. Great. Bob Lazar, yeah, there's actually a cool documentary about him on. Okay, so we're gonna do a Discord then. I'm gonna make a Discord. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna do that today. Gamer thought I should do that too. Oh, that's what I wanted to remix. I'm gonna make a Discord today after this. I could probably make one on stream. So yeah, if anybody wants, yeah, I'm ready for you, Third Eye Ninja. Come on. There's the link right here. Yeah, you make money on Discord? I didn't make money. I would like to start making money off of this because I just can't keep traveling, coming back and working and then just to travel. I'm trying to find a way to get paid to do this for a living. I haven't monetized this channel yet. That's a whole nother story. So it would be nice if there's like, I don't ask for donations from anybody. You can, but the only way I want you to donate to me is if you're somebody stupid rich. Yeah, connect right now, Third Eye Ninja. Yeah, if you're super rich and you're not helping me out, then we got a problem. Because I need help. Not necessarily monetarily, but if you guys just shared the videos, if you guys all shared my videos if every single one of you guys shared every single one of my videos every day, I wouldn't. Yep, exactly. The cameraman, you're right. The thing is, I want to be at this place to confront this person. I want to be at this place for that. So I'm figuring it out. I've got a book I'm working on. I got some blockchain projects. Hopefully they'll all be financially good. But if you're a rich person out there, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, if you don't have money in your account or your savings or anything like that, never give me a donation. Make sure the only persons that give me donations are people that have food, shelter, clothing, ammo, bullets, cigarettes, everything they need, and more, water, everything, and money on their thing, and everybody's taken care of. And they've given donations to people that need it more than I do. Once you've done that, if you got some extra money, then you better give me some money. But the only thing I really ask for is, yeah, Third Eye Ninja, we are still live. Connect right now. Just hit the link. Anybody else that wants to join, I'm putting the link in there. Just join up. Join up whenever you want. And yeah, I mean, the only thing I really, really ask you to do is absolutely free. You give me a like, share, and subscribe. Go over Auditing America and do the same. That gets the word out. It's absolutely free. And if enough people share the videos, I wouldn't need anyone. I can just go back and do a regular job, and I won't have to do this. I won't have to annoy you guys any longer. I'll just do some whatever. I'll just do whatever. So, and again, if there's any coders out there, if anybody that knows how to code anything, hit up your boy. I've been working with some people, but yeah, get that video out, guys. Get this video out. Discord is free. You're basically denying yourself a huge part of the internet. Oh, I'm not. Okay, I'm doing Discord today. I promise. I'm good. You keep trying to enter and get kicked off. Are you on your phone or your laptop? And what type of browser are you using? I'll put the link again. All right, we'll see. Oh, very good, Zephyrus. We'll be finished forever. David Urbina, who's that? Oh, gotcha. Thank you for subscribing to the other channel. Very much appreciated. Share the videos on your Facebook feed. And just be like at the top, or on Twitter, or whatever you use, all of them. Say, wow, can you believe America's #1 death investigator says this about Epstein and COVID? Yeah, good point, Steve Jones. You keep getting kicked back to the video. You shouldn't. You open that link in another browser, and then shut and just yeah. I don't know. If it doesn't work, Third Eye Ninja, then I can later on today. You can add me on Skype. What's my Skype here? You guys can add me on Skype too, and we could record a interview like that too. Hold on. Let me find this, what my Skype is. Yeah, my Skype is Fake Mike Real News too. So add me on Skype, and I can record it right from there, and then I just upload it after the fact. Strange that it's not letting you in, but I've had, this isn't the first time I've had technical difficulties for many reasons. Yo, Cop Watch Worldwide, where you coming in from? Guys, I'm going to be traveling, so I want to know who's in New Hampshire, right? Who's in Indianapolis? Who's in Colorado? Who's in Southern Cal? Pretty much anywhere. I'm going to be doing some traveling. Okay, he says you have to get close to the router. Cool. Anybody that wants to join can join right now. We'll have a little chit chat. I'm going to run to the other room for 1 sec. Traveling, why though? I don't want to spoil the beans. Oh, looks like we got Freedom Grower in the house. Hell yeah, player. Well, I'm going to spill the beans anyways. Texas, that's right, Austin. Well, the reason I'm traveling, what's up, Freedom Grower?
Yo, what's happening? How's it going, Will?
Very, very good, man. How are you? What you sipping on there?
Lemon water.
Okay, good. I actually need to get some citrus, man. I had those kidney stones. I need to break down those kidney stones.
Dude, maybe that's what I'm dealing with. You asked me how I'm doing. I'm fucking terrible today, but I have kidney pain. That's very rare for me, so maybe I'm dealing with kidney stones.
Yeah, dude. I hope that's not the case, man. Keep drinking that lemon water. Keep drinking as much fluid as you can, dude.
I feel like it's making it worse, but maybe it's like the path to, you got to get worse before it gets better.
Maybe. Shit. Yeah. I was just in St. Louis driving through, but I'm going to be heading out to LA to meet with I'm not going to say more than this, but a Hollywood producer, documentary filmmaker, and author who cares about us and our rights. And
nice.
So we're going to be seeing if we can do some networking. I'm going to see if I can get my blockchain project off. I can see if I get this book off. And this is going to be a great movement. So I will be live streaming when I get there from the event. And you guys are really going to want to check that out. That's going to be not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
What's your plan for blockchain? What are you doing there?
Without giving too much away, because I got a lot of haters over here.
Sure.
I have an audit idea, an auditing thing to put on the blockchain, which basically would incentivize auditors and people that watch auditors or other type of activists to both financially and otherwise to audit certain officers. So like think about like this: Pokemon Go. There's 18,000 different police departments. There's 50 state houses. There's countless city town halls. We put them up on a blockchain and we keep going until they pass an audit, and we have an immutable record of every single time who we interacted with, if it was a pass or was a fail, and you get different crypto for upvoting, downvoting, going auditing. And then what we could do is we could create a national database. I'm just giving everything away right here. Who cares? I honestly don't care about the money. I care about changing the world. If someone steals this idea right now and makes it into a thing, then I can go back to work and I'll just work and y'all never hear from me again. But I can't just work all time when the world is gone to shit. So the other thing we do is we create a national database. Every single time Freedom Grower, Tom, King Charles, Justin G, the cameraman, Third Eye Ninja, Steve Jones, every single time any First Amendment auditor, any regular citizen has any interaction with an officer, well, we put their photo up, and then we document it. Oh, this person, this happened. If there's a video of the event, we put the video up. And then we can rank that officer to be like a Yelp. Was this guy polite? Was he courteous? Did he respect our rights? And then if you're dealing with somebody that's arrested all these people for disorderly conduct, or, hey, this guy hates black people, this guy sprinkles coke everywhere, then you can be like, oh, I'm dealing with this problem. You know what I'm saying? Can I get your supervisor? So to be like a Yelp, and because right now they're not really accountable to us. I mean, I just did a public records request for the last 10 internal affairs investigations of Newport Police in Newport, Rhode Island, and they gave it to me, but they redacted every name of every officer. So how am I supposed to know?
Right.
Why even give me the damn thing? So now I have to Foia the Foia. So thank you, cameraman. It's not completely my idea. It's basically my boy's idea. And I'm working on it. That's why I fucking beg you guys all the time. Give me a coder. Give me a coder. I have that and have another brand new blockchain project that's even fucking cooler than that, which I would get paid from. You would get paid from. Everybody will get paid from. I just need a fucking coder. I just need a coder. I can't code. I even tried to teach myself and do it, and I fucked shit up. I can't be doing that. So I need a coder. I can't pay you up front. Maybe I can pay you a couple $100. But either way, that coder will most assuredly get rich, or at least get some money in your pocket for sure. And I would, if I have a coder that would be willing to work on this, and/or someone that helped me find a coder, shoot, I'll give you some of my shares. I'll make sure whoever's coding the project, they get the crypto. They're built into the system, so they get some crypto. I mean, I don't know exactly the legalese and how I could offer things, but I'll make sure I'll give you some of my own damn crypto. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely take care of you. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a very generous person. So, I mean, I could be selfish. I could be going to work for a fucking corporate job right now and not even be doing this. You know what I'm saying? And I could just be making tons of money right now. I could be at a second job right now working, making tons of money, but I'm not. I'm putting my life in my life. King Charles, does he know Python? Let's both get rich, King Charles. Let's do it.
It's always about executing on good ideas. There's so many good ones out there, but that's a very
and I've
smart
had these ideas for 2 years, and some of these ideas, you know, they're time sensitive too.
Sure.
Some we gotta get to these ideas before other people do. There's only a certain amount of window of opportunity. So,
I mean, honestly, that's such a good idea that if it was executed on by somebody else, it really would just it'd be positive for you and anyone in a truth movement anyway, because we need things like that to flourish.
Exactly. Like, wouldn't you love that? That would be great. And then that's one less thing off my to-do list. Somebody else do it. I don't care. I'll be on the platform, or ask him what he's got, King Charles. Yes, exactly. It's not about the money. Honestly, I will take a loss on both of my blockchain projects and give them up if I can just see them to fruition. I have a whole nother one, which is really dope. I have the white paper all written out. It's like a new media / social media thing based on the Socratic method. It's fucking sick as fuck, dude. Nothing out there is like that. And right now, especially in YouTube, everything's censored, so people want to go over to DLive, but you can't save the videos on DLive, and DLive has even done some censorship. And then BitChute,
DLive not a free speech platform. They state that outright. Yeah,
you're right. So there's
not their intention.
It's not their intention. So there is, and I'm not looking for something that's just going to be like right-wing people or strictly left-wing people. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a solution here that both sides we can all benefit from, right? It's my idea is trying to depolarize all of this.
I gotta plug my computer in. I'll be right back.
No, take your time, the cameraman. You're right. This is a great idea. I have a lot of other great ideas too that I've been working on with my friends behind the scenes for years. That's why I've been on everyone's nuts. Like, oh, who's a coder? Who's a coder? Because I got these fire ass projects, and I'm supposed to meet some other person. I don't know, but yeah, exactly, the cameraman, exactly. Yeah, that could go on the blockchain, Steve Jones. Steve Jones, I actually watched part of that because when that whole thing was coming out, I was like, is that real? Is this really real? So I went and I watched, and I saw something, and I'm pretty sure, I'm 99% sure that was Hunty there, and gross, dude. Oh man, you guys see Kamala saying, "Stay here, do not come to the U.S." Okay, cameraman, reach out to me on any one of the other platforms and let me know. And that's another thing. Yeah, these disability courts and the unemployment people, then they're losing money. They're not even with the whole covert stuff. It's absolutely nuts. There's so many things to do. But once I get this blockchain project and this book done, man, I'm gonna have a lot more free time. That's gonna be good.
Did you hear about the president of El Salvador saying that Bitcoin would be legal tender?
No, but that's good news. That's awesome.
Pretty interesting, huh?
It's very interesting. And, we've got a lot of crackdown on the cryptos from the U.S. government right now because they don't like competition. They like having the monopoly on printing money out of thin air and valuing it. So
they don't want any competition. That's the whole point. Keep it a monopoly. Keep the reserve currency through guns and bullets and bombs and.
Yep, you're very astute. John Rockefeller said competition is a sin. That's why these ultra elite families didn't compete with each other. The only people that they're in competition with is people like me, Freedom Grower. They're not in competition with each other. They like to be able to do the Epstein stuff, to print the money out of thin air and do whatever they want and be above the law. There's a two-tier justice system, and yeah. I'm not saying Bitcoin is the end-all be-all, but blockchain technology is just like fire.
I actually predict Bitcoin will be taken over by other technology. I think even Ethereum makes a lot more sense, but there's a lot of coins on the Bitcoin blockchain that make a lot of sense. I just thought it was interesting. There's no capital gains tax, so it's legal tender. I mean, if you're a citizen in El Salvador and you buy into Bitcoin and you have a 100% gain, it goes back up to 65K or whatever. When you take your profits out, that goes straight in your bank account, however you choose to use it, flip into another coin, whatever you're going to do.
Well, that's the thing that they're most scared of. It doesn't make a difference really, blockchain, Ethereum. It doesn't make a difference if it's really even paper currency or on blockchain or not. They just don't want us trading amongst each other, using our own currency. That's a direct threat to their authority. All their authority comes from their ability to print money out of thin air. King Charles, Grim, what up, Grim? King Charles, how can I get in touch with you? What's a good way to get in touch with you? Are you connected to me on any other social medias? Because sometimes I talk to you guys on here, and your name's different from email. It's different on Instagram, and I get confused. But yeah, I definitely want to get in touch with you. I'm definitely curious to do something like that. Wow, we've already been going for an hour here. Nice. But yeah, I don't want to look for any promises here. Look, every project I do is aimed at. There's no projects that I'm on right now that are to get me money. Okay, let's see if I got that request right now.
Hey, when you come out to Colorado, are you gonna do a collaboration with Amangset Press?
I'm going to try to. Last time I was there, there was a Denver Reopen rally, and we ended up connecting there. We were both live streaming simultaneously, and we caught each other on cam, and we talked for a little bit.
Did you really? Awesome.
Yeah, so I got his contact. We were supposed to go back to the Denver airport, but he ended up having something come up that he had to take care of, which was pretty important. And I ended up going to the Denver airport alone. Then I had to leave. But yeah, I love Colorado. It's a great state.
Oh yeah, the politics are terrible, but it's a beautiful state. Hey, have you heard of It's Paul Unslaved? Have you heard of that guy?
No.
I just wanted to put him on your radar because he's in Colorado as well, and he does audits or
I'm gonna give
pseudo audits
right now. What's a pseudo audit?
Well,
audit?
he he just calls people out on natural law, common law. And he's had some interactions where he got one video went pretty viral recently where the cops pulled him over and he didn't have a license plate. He didn't have insurance. He didn't have, ID. He wasn't acting as a quote sovereign citizen or any of that. They tried to put him in that box and he said, no, I'm just a human being. I'm a man talking to another man. And I have the right to travel. And he actually was able to get this officer out of his badge and uniform mindset and into that just one human talking to another, and all the way to the point where they actually let him go on his way. And I just could never communicate the way he did because he was just so brilliant in it. But I think it's definitely one worth checking out.
Put his channel in the chat if you want, and sure. I'd suggest people check him out. Anyways, I think that's very important. That's a great thing that you just talked about. Is these people are brainwashed. Cops have cognitive dissonance too. Most of them, they think that they're upholding the Constitution, doing the right thing, when in reality they're doing the opposite. And we really need to extend an olive branch to them. And I try to be polite. Hey, how are you? How do you how seriously do you take your oath to the Constitution?
Right.
I think I'm looking for suggestions. I just saw 3 people sent me a face request, and all 3 of those people I just accepted. William Turbot, absolutely cop watch worldwide. But what do you guys think I should say from now on? I want to check the chat to see what you guys think I should say when I first approach an officer, because I don't want to disarm them from their weapon, but I want to disarm them in the sense that I want them to be able to have a conversation with me and not put their guard up, because I really want to reach out to them. The thing is, I want to convert these people. It's fun to own the cops that are stupid and don't want to hear it, but I don't expect them to voluntarily revoke their power. I don't think that'll ever happen. I can't remember. But I would be maybe a better approach, at least to get them to talk with me,
It's a case-by-case basis, right? Because if someone's a tyrant and they're exposing that right out of the gate, it's pretty hard to neutralize that. They're in that authority, or they think they have all this added authority and power because of that badge and uniform, which is not really the case. I mean, they don't have any extra rights. But if they're in that mindset, I mean, I think it's just better to expose them as an ass. But if you see humility there, then you try to reach them on that level. But I'd be the last person I probably shouldn't say a word because I don't do audits, and I would like to. I'm just more learning right at this point. And honestly, I'm a little afraid to, because I have 2 kids and they need me to come home at the end of the day, and I'm not ready to spend 6 months in jail.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, I mean, more often than not, you probably won't get hemmed up for something too crazy. Like, I got arrested at the State House for disorderly conduct. I'm still dealing with that. That's in the process of being litigated now. Retards. Sorry, neurodiverse idiots. And one time I was on public property and they tried to give me like a disorderly or something else too, and that case got dismissed. So they're not going to give you crazy charges, but hey, I mean, when you're a parent, spending a night away from your kids, or God forbid, freaking you get some retaliatory idiot who sees you on the highway with your kids and then he wants to take it out, and then that's a traumatic episode for your kid, which can be with them for the rest of your life. So trust me, you got to be calculated, because as much as I want people to come out and be nonviolent and be an activist, you should and you have to be, but you also don't want to be an idiot about it too, because raising good children is the real revolution. That's a revolution in and itself. So you have to make calculated risk in these things too. Say, yeah, well, I could do this activism right here, but if I do that, it's going to jeopardize my children. That's not something you want to do. But you do want to do some other forms of activism, people out there, and it can be just as simple as sharing my videos, sharing somebody else's videos, making
public records requests.
Records requests. There's a lot of things that you can do that are anonymous and can be done from the seat of your pants. I just made a Foia request to New York yesterday about Tupac's death, right? So Netherlands is in the house. Big shout outs to Roger. 1 sec, I'll be right back. Take it away, Freedom Grower. Talk to the people. Talk to the chat.
All right, I'm on the spot. Hey, I really appreciate the channel. I appreciate anyone that's got the cojones, functioning testicles, to go out and do audits. I think it's a big part of the solution. I genuinely believe it's like one of the only things I see that's actually really making a difference and causing these people in positions of perceived power to have to question, are they doing the right thing? Are they on the right side of history? And if those conversations don't happen, all they hear is their peers within the police department. Oh yeah, we're, the good guys because we got a badge. And I think the whole position of being in law enforcement needs to be reevaluated. I'm not for defund everything. I'm for, let's get back to the supreme law of the land, which is the Constitution. And I think that Constitution came from common law, from natural law. It's something that is inherent to all of us. Nobody wants to be treaded on. Nobody wants to have their shit taken or have their stuff unnecessarily searched and searched and seized. And we all want to be able to speak freely. We all want to be able to defend ourselves in any way necessary if there's an imminent threat. And all those things are being eroded away in the name of safety. And it's absurd. I don't want to bring my kids into that world without at least showing them a path to how we can make things better and how they can make a difference. And I want them to see that their father did his best to try to make an impact, to speak up and be a part of the positive change that we need in this world right now. And so that's the only intention I have, is just to try to make a difference. But the audits, in Colorado that I see, it's like with this whole COVID thing, I think it exposed so much because you had so many situations where public entities, libraries that were taking public dollars, were just sticking up posters on the wall and saying you couldn't come in with a mask, you couldn't come in. And now we're to where they say, well, you can come in, but only if you've had your jab. And so it's like an on your honor thing. But holding these guys to task is important, because if they're doing that now, just imagine where we'll be in 10 years. I mean, if we don't have a serious wake up call as a people and as a nation, which I do actually believe is happening. I mean, I really do at the core. I think it doesn't take the masses to make the change. It's a percentage of the population. And I've always believed, if we had 2 million people peacefully march the Federal Reserve and demand constitutional money, demand accountability and transparency, a true audit, that's where we really take our power back, because they control us through controlling the money. They skim off the top of it, and they're able to do all their backdoor deals. So that's the thing I'd most like to see is constitutional money first and foremost.
Absolutely. That's the place. If I could get everybody at one protest after 9/11, it would be they all go down to the Federal Reserve, because it's totally unconstitutional. The CIA and the Federal Reserve are the two progenitors of the real problems. If we got rid of the CIA and the Federal Reserve, we'd be in good shape.
There'd be no leverage banking system. They wouldn't be able to rule over us the way they do. They'd have to have honest weights and measures, and they'd have to have an honest balance sheet, just like anybody who has a family and kids and needs to, pay their bills and do everything just like a normal human being.
Can you imagine that, living within their own means?
Yep.
So NorCal, I just shared it. I didn't get a chance to watch it, obviously, but I already shared it. So sorry, but yeah, I will watch it after this video, because I can't watch it and be on this video. But yeah, just NorCal Audits, I just shared their video. It looks awesome, looks dope. I can't say for sure though, but I will watch it after this. I just shared it on my community tab, so go check him out too. And yeah, anything I can do to help you guys too, like I get messages, hey, Will, share this video, do this, do that. Sure, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'll share your videos. I'll if you're gonna question, some people inbox me, hey, Will, is this place right here, is this public or private? Because it seems like they get public funds, but they're private board, and sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I'll look it up. Sometimes, hey, we'll do a FOIA on that. I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. So I'll try my best to help you all out. You guys try your best to help me out, and that's what we're gonna do, man. We gotta just keep moving. I agree with Freedom Grower. I do think that if we take care of the Federal Reserve, that's like probably the biggest thing. And I'm also optimistic. I do believe that freedom is growing. I do believe that we have more and more people that are waking up and joining our ranks. And I'm optimistic, but we do need to quicken or hasten the pace a little bit as well too, because these guys realize that we're waking up, and they're trying their best to counteract that. So you never know what's going on, and they're going to be having their little meetings talking about us and game planning us. So I'm glad that we're here now, gaming against the system, because we gotta figure this out. We gotta strategize. These people meet. Council on Foreign Relations, Skull and Bones, Bilderberg Group. They're meeting. They're talking about us, talking about how they want to make the world. Well, I think we should have a stake in that too. So,
yeah, I think that there's a lot of knowledge there too, that the cult knowledge that is used against us, which is really just our birthright. It's alchemy. It's knowledge of reality, and they play against our lack of knowledge. So we suffer as a people because we're ignorant, and yet when you have control structures doing that, I think there's a karmic consequence, however you want to look at it. They can't have peace. These people doing this, Epstein Island, Bilderbergs, family bloodline oligarchs, they want their, empire on the hill, a bunch of resources protecting them, and they think that somehow by ruling over the people that's the ultimate conquest or something. But really, they've missed the peace, the joy, the love, the happiness, family, all the things that make life meaningful and worthwhile. And I don't. I pity their soul. I pity their soul, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, let me hop on that. Melvin, thank you for speaking out, brother. Yeah, Ginger Snaps, where the hell you been? Shame on you. Yeah, honestly.
Yo, Ginger Snaps, how you doing? I know Ginger Snaps.
Yeah,
what's happening?
That's why I love going live. I haven't done it in a little while, but because I love you guys. This is like we don't get to interact unless you guys comment on my videos, which is cool. But I love the direct interaction. So I'm gonna probably talk for maybe another 20 minutes, shoot the shit with you guys. If anybody else wants to join, I just put the chat up in there. Red Instrumental, like you guys. I it's funny because I know all you guys, but I don't know all you guys. And hopefully you guys all come to my 9/11 protest. And Freedom Grower has inspired me to make, right after 9/11 protests, Federal Reserve protests. But we need thousands of people. So we need thousands out this
millions.
Millions. We need millions. We do. I mean, I always say this. I remember years before the NBA and sports became controversial, there was a snowstorm in North Carolina when the Hornets were playing, and 8,000 people still came. Can you imagine if we got 8,000 people to the Federal Reserve to peacefully surround the whole city block there and say, hey guys, we're not leaving until you get back to the Constitution. We're not leaving until this place is gone. That would be powerful. I mean, Yankee Stadium was like 50,000, Red Sox 49,000, and they sell out. Well, before COVID, they used to sell out every fucking game.
When Nixon took us off the gold standard, wasn't that like an emergency executive order or something? I mean, it was supposed to be a temporary thing, as far as I know, anyway.
I'm not sure about that, but it doesn't make a difference. That's something interesting that I'll have to check out. But I do know, I believe it was in 72, Nixon took us off the gold standard. But the problem is, this is the problem, right? The government was set up to obey by the Constitution. The Constitution was made so the average idiot with the backwards hat, or the average reluctant leader now with the backwards hat, in 1789 could understand it. It's not meant to be something that's like mystical or interpreted. And so it's like you have the right to freedom of speech. You have the right to worship. To keep and bear arms shall. It's very plainly written. This is not a fucking poem, right? So what happens is this government only works if we, the people, keep them in check. That's how it works. It's participatory.
Correct.
And so what happens is tyrants overstep their boundaries, and we, the people, have not checked them for so long that they keep overstepping and overstepping and overstepping. Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution says Congress has the right to coin, regulate, and value money. That means the Federal Reserve is completely unconstitutional. That happened in 1913. Nobody checked them. So nobody checked them. Then FDR comes along and says, give me all your fucking gold. Nobody checked them either. Then fucking Nixon comes along in 72 and says, well, we're not even on the gold standard anymore.
Yeah. So I don't think we'll ever be back on a gold standard either, by the way. I really don't. I think it's with the way technology is now and all this crypto decentralized capabilities. I think that's the way it's going. It's just a matter of, do we want a crypto that's Fed approved, which is going to be manipulatable and let them have their back door, as they always do, where they can basically fleece us. And we don't want that. So eventually, like crypto, I've thought is always going to be a good financial investment. And I'm not a financial advisor, of course, but I think it is a good investment until they start regulating it. And when they start regulating it, you really got to watch out, because that's when they're going to start sinking in their claws and putting their fingerprint on it, which is going to be dastardly and evil.
Yes. And so like that's what I was saying earlier is blockchain technology. Let's put it this way. Technology is a blessing, but it's also a weapon of mass destruction, given global instruction, program us to hate, but does it in a way that we love it. I didn't make that up. It's dope as hell though. But what I'm really trying to say there is technology is just like any other technology. It's either fire can be used to
all the intention behind it,
or to burn somebody alive. A sword can be used to defend yourself or cut your way out of a brush or to murder an innocent person. Blockchain technology is the same way. The way I look at blockchain technology, I look at it right now, not even as much anymore. I kind of said this 2-3 years ago, but I look at it like the Wild West. And the reason I say that is because there's not that many people there. But the people that are there are tyrants, and then there's people like you and I. And people like you and I need to get to the blockchain and stake our flag down so that tyrants can't take it all up, because that's what they're trying to do. Because this technology could be a very good thing. We could make sure that we have accountability for all police. Imagine we put fucking voting on the blockchain. We'll never have to worry about what really happens. It'll be an immutable, unhackable, undeniable transaction, and we will know immediately who won the vote.
Yeah.
But on the bad part of the blockchain, well, tyrants could keep your freaking everything on the blockchain and keep a score of where you are and where you're doing, who you're interacting, your blood type, and your consciousness, your memories. They could put that on the blockchain. People have already filed white papers and patents for that. So we need to be there to stake our flag in, the flag of nonviolence, the flag of the Socratic method and nonpartisanship and love, before the tyrants take over the blockchain and we're just in pink pods in the matrix.
There's so much potential. It's almost hard to even wrap your head around it. I mean, decentralized websites, decentralized domains. I've been doing more research into it and realizing how far crypto goes beyond even as a currency. Like you're saying with the voting process, there's so many ways that it can create transparency.
That's the biggest thing about blockchain technology that I don't think people realize. For the longest time, let's just say you have that TV or the monitor in the background and you want to sell that for $100 to me, and I want to buy that. Okay, great. So what would happen right now would be I would take my credit card, give it to PayPal, and PayPal or whatever would send you the money. We'll talk to your bank to send the money, and it would happen in a few days. And in the intermediary, you got PayPal, your bank, my bank, American Express, whatever. What the blockchain would do would just say, hey, you got that? You want my money? Swap. Boom. Done. Now, here's another thing. Take a look at the music industry. Before, a bunch of idiots that ran the music industry said, hey, you're going to sound like Justin Bieber, or we're not going to sign you. And so what would happen is you would have to sell out and dance like save that adjective. You'd have to dance like a moron and sing stupid songs. And then the music industry would write a contract. Oh, okay, we get your money for licensing, and you have to perform at these shows, and you sing these songs with these people and these features. Well, now in the blockchain, if I was a rapper, you guys like my shit, and you want to hear a project, well, you just give the money right to me. The money goes right to me as a rapper. I don't have to worry about going, and that means I can say whatever I want. I can sing about whatever I want. I can make a project as creative as I want. I don't have to worry about, oh, is Sony Music gonna like this? Is Warner Brothers and BMG gonna do that? The same thing goes for everything. It basically cuts out the middleman, and the middleman are the people that make money. Those are the Wall Street fools that make money off us, and It's really empowering to us. And that's exactly why Freedom Grower, they don't want us they don't want us working together. They need the middleman. Without that, who needs government? Who needs the big corporations?
Yeah, I think it's Audius that's that crypto, but it's two birds with one stone, because it does, like you're saying, it takes their ability to manipulate the artists and change the message out of it, but also gives 95% of the profits to the artists. I mean, it's really a miracle when you think about it. I mean,
that's how it should be.
And the one thing I see that is their ace card, as far as the Federal Reserve and the government to be able to screw us over in all this, is taxes. Because capital gains, is one thing, but wait till they start putting premiums on top of capital gains, saying anyone in crypto, because that's the way they compete with the American dollar, or compete against, what am I trying to say? That's how they compete against crypto, is going to be taxes ultimately. So when I heard, like I was saying, El Salvador said they're going to make it an actual legal tender where there's no capital gains, there's no tax. I mean, that's the step in the direction we need to see other countries go.
So be careful. I think El Salvador is in need of some freedom. I think the U.S. might have to go there. Hold on one sec, guys.
I thought about it. I'm like, man, maybe that's the place to go buy some land then, or something.
You want to say hi to the peeps? Yeah. Guys, look who it is.
Enrique, yo.
Mr. America.
What's up, y'all? How you guys doing?
What's happening, Mr. America?
Mr. America got a fresh lineup, got the fresh white tee. Woo! Hey, Harris better watch out.
We gotta keep the Constitution fresh, but we also have to stay fresh ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
I need a haircut too, player. I'm looking like the dual bomber over here.
Hey, man. Good to see everyone.
Yeah, man. So, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I gotta talk. Me and Enrique gotta do some stuff.
We're gonna jump off too.
Stuff. So I'm gonna jump off this, guys. Share the videos, guys. Go to my other channel and share all the videos. Share the videos. Go to Auditing America's channel. Share the videos, guys. America's number one death investigator. Guys, if you were talking to me earlier, inbox me. I'm gonna keep my snapback and fake mic. Real news. Peace out, folks.
Nice work, bud. Cheers.
See you, Freedom Girl. Thanks.
Yeah.